So I sort of owe you guys another one of these videos. Just keeping you all updated on what I've been doing when I'm playing RS. So I made the transition from agility to fishing, and I've been doing this method with the snow and the hatswitches for about maybe 6 mil XP or so. It's mostly quite fun. I like to do it. It's nice to do something different from agility. But yeah, this is about summer and what I managed to get done in summer. So, as I mentioned, I got agility finished with. I stopped at 150 just because I sort of felt like it. I could have kept going with that straight to 180 or straight to 200 depending on depending on my mood. But I stopped when I did. Because I was sort of running out of farming supplies, and I needed to do some RC, and basically the verdict was, instead of going back to agility after getting 25 mil rune crafting, I just decided to come and try out fishing, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. It's mostly alright. Managed to set it anywhere from I think my worst has been like 88k to like 90k an hour or something, to about anywhere from 96 to 100, depending on how much I concentrate. I like to fuck about and do other stuff on the side, and my spots just don't want to stay still, which always help. Yeah, so over summer I was about a 3-month summer break. I suppose for a bit of context, I finished school in June. So being from the UK, that was sixth form, college, depending on your preference. So I finished that, came out and didn't really have a clue what I wanted to do with my life. So I applied to university and I deferred, not knowing what I sort of wanted to do. And at the moment, I'm just slowly making the transition into going full time with work. So that's happening on the side of RS. So I think I'll be at work, well, in the future, not so distant future, I'll be working anywhere from like 30 to 40 hours or something, when I've previously only worked like a maximum of 15 to 20. There's like even less when I was still going to class though, when I work part time. So that's happening, and it's alright. I really do not regret deferring from university just yet, because I'm still rather confused as to what I want to get done in life. I've not really got any aspirations. I don't really know what I want to do, so for the most part I'm just killing some time doing some fishing, which is quite fun. So what I'm doing is I'm using the reindeer hat to 3-tick on the snow, and then imbuing in the middle of prancing and everything. I'm using the chat box to count how much snow I got, so fucked up there. So yeah, when the chat box is full up with you collect snowballs, that's when you can prance again. Well, when you'll have to prance again, sorry. So yeah, this is quite fun. I enjoy it for the most part. It's not too bad to do. It keeps up with the magic XP, which I was very keen to do after coming out of agility. I really want to keep my magic XP high. The current goal I've got at the moment with it is to get it sort of proportionate to my farming XP, which is at like 53 and a bit mil or something. So to get like my my magic and my farming XP really close together would be quite cool. Reviewing the goals I guess I had for summer, if I remember off the top of my head correctly, it was 5k EHP, minimum of 80 EHP months, and to quote unquote finish agility. I've done all of those. I'm currently 5350 EHP, which is alright. I'll just keep going up though. I'm not really slowing down considering this is over EHP as well. It's like 1.3 EHP per hour or something, which is kind of annoying because I don't really know where I'm at with how much I'm actually playing. So yeah, that's alright. That'll keep going up. Finish agility. I stopped that when I mentioned earlier because I wanted to do some RC. Managed to get my RC from like 21 mil to 25 mil, and I banked some more farming supplies. That'll see me through till probably the end of fishing, I'm hoping. I've got about 300 days worth of farming banked, so that should see me through to the end of farming, at the end of fishing. But you know, it's still early to see. I mean, it's still too early to sort of predict whether I'm going to be as consistent, if I'm going to speed up, slow down, what have you. Yeah, and the 80 EHP weeks, they were alright. I sat at anywhere from 90 to 100 for the first 6 weeks, and then I went on vacation for a week, and after that I never sort of resumed a 100 EHP pace, partly to do with not me not doing agility. Agility is just so easy to do. This is a lot, well, after only doing it for how much did I say, like 7 mil XP, it requires a lot more effort than agility, so it's a bit harder to keep up such a fast pace with this, I guess, because your hand starts to cramp up after like 14 hours of doing it or something. So, but we'll see if I can pick up the pace with it when my weak hands get used to doing something that's actually quite click intensive for once. Through the entirety of summer, though, the 3-month period, I gained about 1020 EHP or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the thing I made a while ago about it. Which is alright. I guess that's a pretty fast pace for me, at least. Over a 3-month period with like part-time work in the middle of it. So I'm happy with what I've managed to get done and where I'm sitting at the moment. And yeah, nearly the end of September, so I guess 3 months I've got enough time to, if I'm not lazy, maybe get this up to 100 before the end of 2015, which will be really nice. It's only 70 mil XP, so I guess it's not too tall an order, for me at least. So maybe get that to 100 before summer, before the end of 2016, and then we'll see what's going on then. As for when my next video will be, I guess I'll just be a dick and keep you waiting forever. I do know some people enjoy these for some reason. Personally, I find them quite boring. Not to make, but I mean to make them. I mean, I just get to talk to myself for 10 minutes. It's great. But to watch, I don't really watch any of those progress videos. Really, I find them quite dull. But if you're enjoying them, then be sure to leave feedback, I guess, if you want to see more of them. But yeah, just sort of fishing. I've been asked multiple times why I'm not doing the Vestfold method of just using the knife on the fish, roan, caviar, and eat. The reason is I just don't really like putting the extra effort in for the increase in experience, as lazy as it sounds. I like the sort of rhythm this has. It's quite nice and it's easy to pick up, so you got the imbue and the drop and all that business, and snow appears, and then you know how long you're doing it for, and it's not just mindlessly clicking in different directions to, you know, spam eat roe and caviar and what have you. So this is until these spots move. This is suiting me quite nicely. For the most part, I'm having fun, I guess. Nice to do something different. I've already said these things, I'm repeating myself now. Anything else to talk about? No, not really. Thanks for watching.